Hello all and welcome to the course on Dynamics of Public Speaking. This is Module 4, Organizing and Outlining Your Speech, and I'm your course trainer, Sonia Francis. In the professional world, you'll be given a lot of opportunities to perform. You'll be having an audience before you in the form of your clients, your colleagues, and members of the management, where in future you'll be giving a lot of presentations and trainings, and this would involve a lot of speaking, communicating with others. And one such thing is speaking before an audience. When you organize a speech well, audience members will follow your ideas more easily and better understand what you have to say. You need to have your speech very organized, and for this you need to prepare a good outline because you want people to understand better what you have to offer them. So you need to stay on track, keeping your purpose in mind with a thoughtful plan for the order in which you want to present your points. In this way, you'll be feeling more confident. Organizing your speech is like planning a trip. Reaching your destination is much less stressful when you know how to get there. So when your speech is well organized, audience members don't need to worry about where you are in your speech, where you've been or where you're going, because carefully organizing your speech increases the chances that you'll achieve your specific purpose and that your audience will respond as you've planned. So every time you speak in public, it's going to increase your self-confidence. Your public speaking skills is crucial because every time you speak in public, it's going to increase your self-confidence. But fear, anxiety, nervousness will keep us far from facing a crowd. But courage and confidence will help you to boldly face an audience or a crowd each time. So every time you speak in public, it's going to increase your self-confidence. Preparation plays a very crucial role when you face an audience or when you're going to give a presentation, because preparation ensures that your audience will never be in doubt about what you are trying to say, and neither will you. Careful preparation sharpens your perceptions and gives you great confidence. The more homework you do, the more spontaneous, confident, and relaxed you are when you deliver the speech. So organize your speech well. The audience will follow your ideas more easily and better understand what you have to say. So stay on track, keeping your purpose in mind. The next point here would be, why should you write a speech outline? Before you face an audience, you need to prepare yourself well. And for that, you need to have your speech outline ready, because an organized speech lowers the speaker's anxiety. Your aim, the audience, must always be in clear and understanding what you are conveying to them. Your well-organized speech will be perceived as more competent and credible because it will portray your critical thinking skills. Here are a few important tips on how to prepare your speech outline. The first here would be to decide on your topic. What aspect would fit your audience? And the third would be refine it to fit your audience. So decide your topic, what aspect would fit your audience, and refine. That means fine-tune it to connect with your audience. Who your audience are, what are you going to speak, about whom are you going to speak, what's the topic, the medium of speaking, and what effect do you want it to have on your audience, because that's the feedback you'll be receiving. So for this, you would have to ask yourself a few questions. When you want to present something before an audience, you need to ask yourself, is my idea new? Is it going to be interesting? Is it realistic or factual? And how is it going to benefit my audience? Are they going to receive something at the end of what I'm going to present before them? Am I making it meaningful for them? Are they going to have an enriching experience at the end? Is there something they're going to take after I finish my presentation? Here you would find a brief speech outline. This would act as a roadmap of how you ought to proceed in your speech before an audience. The first would be the introduction, the second would be the body, the speech, and the last part would be conclusion. I present before you in the next slide. In the first part of the speech, the introduction, the speaker must get the audience's attention, indicate the purpose, establish your credibility, and give the audience a preview, the speech's main points. But before you do all that, you need to greet them first. You need to begin with something that is very clever or catchy. You can share also a personal experience or bring before them a statement. You need to set the tone before them so as to engage your audience. The next would be the body of the speech. So the body of a speech includes all the speaker's main points and subordinate points. Speakers use transitions, words, phrases, sentences or paragraphs to move from the introduction to the body. So this is known as the transition part. You cannot directly jump from your introduction to the main content. You need to transition from that phase to this phase. So speakers use transitions. And the last would be the conclusion. The conclusion ends the speech with the speaker reviewing the main points, restating significant ideas and providing a closure. When you present a speech, you proceed from the introduction through the body to the conclusion. But when you put together a speech, you develop the body and transition first. Right? You won't begin with your introduction first when you're preparing it before you speak before the audience. First, you're going to focus on the main content. What am I going to present before my audience? So first, you'll develop the body of your speech and the transitions. And second would be the introduction, and last would be the conclusion. You need to know what you're going to say in the body before you develop the introduction and the conclusion. You may find that as you work on the body of your speech, you'll think of something you want to say in the introduction or get an idea for a great way to end your speech. So organizing your speech, like speech making in general, doesn't always follow a linear path. Developing the body of your speech and connecting your points together, as those are the starting points for most speakers. So when you summarize your speech to the introduction, make it strong, memorable, or a clever point to conclude, challenge or call for action to the audience, and this must be only persuasive and not commanding. And last of all, you need to thank your audience. The conclusion is very crucial. You need to make it very engaging for your audience, and at the end you need to, from their body language, you can find out whether they are feeling energized or not through what you have shared with them. Have they received some good insights or not? And to make this entire speech more strong, you can use visual aids wherever necessary and if possible. You can plan if your speech will be spontaneous. You can use a PPT or keep cue cards in your hand and use examples and cite experiences wherever necessary. This would make your speech more engaging and authentic. So remember, the body, that is the main content of your speech, is where the action of your speech takes place in reality, where you inform, you persuade or entertain your audience, and this is going to be the most crucial part of your speech. Remember that while developing your speech, you need to keep certain points in mind, and the first is going to be clarity. What is in your mind, what is expressed through your words should be very clear to your audience. The next would be relevance. The main points of your speech must pertain directly to your topic. You can't beat around the bush while giving a presentation before your audience. You need to be very precise, direct, and to the point. Avoid including information that would detract from your goal. The main points must be relevant to one another as well as to the topic. So always remember to be balanced in what you speak. That's the third point. Avoid going overboard and leaving your audience confused. Your main content must always be fascinating to the audience, and give just the right amount of time to the intro. Let it smoothly flow into the main content and gradually to the conclusion. So I hope that you've received a lot of insight from this video on how to outline and organize your speech before you face an audience. So keep learning, stay tuned, and see ya.